My name is Sarah, and I'm the visionary behind the Juice Goddess Super Soul Superfoods Cafe. Every once in a while I'll run into somebody and they'll call me Juice Goddess instead of Sarah. And honestly, that's a huge compliment because I believe we are all destined for the goddess life. To aid in that collective growth, I will be sharing tips and tricks here each week that will help us all connect to the fresh vibes and total wellness no matter where we land throughout our week. So check it out right here each Monday for your take-home taste of healthy motivation. Because remember, it really is worth the squeeze. Hey there, thanks for joining me for this week's health and wellness tip or trick. This week, I'm going to be talking about positive blue light. I know there's a lot of information out there right now about negative blue light. We hear about it a lot. It's our cell phone, it's our TV, our Kindle, our computer, our night light, even our clock next to our bed can emit that unnatural and negative blue light. And the reason why that blue light is so negative is that it disrupts our sleep cycle. And I'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. But what I didn't know for a very long time is that there's actually positive blue light as well. A couple of years ago, my husband was at the Brain Treatment Center in San Diego, California, and they taught us that natural blue light, the sunlight, especially between the hours of 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. every single morning is a great way to set up your natural melatonin. So let me tell you how this works. All you got to do is go outside between 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Give yourself about 45 minutes outside, no sunglasses and no windows diffusing the light. Granted, it doesn't mean you need to be sitting in the sun. It doesn't mean you need to take off your sunglasses and look at it. It just means being in that ambient daylight and how that natural daylight sets yourself up for a great sleep cycle. What it does is that daylight suppresses your natural melatonin for 12 hours. So, for example, if you are outside around 7 a.m. every morning for 45 minutes, then your melatonin will naturally kick in around 7 p.m. So that 12-hour difference is what allows you to get what you need in the morning and then to kick in that melatonin at night. The same happens in the evening if you are on your cell phone or TV or computer or whatever. That melatonin gets suppressed and it doesn't kick back in for another 12 hours. So what we see a lot of, I feel like, is, the teenagers that want to stay up late at night, playing on the computer, playing video games, whatever it is, and it's 12 o'clock at night and they're still not tired, right? They say, I just can't go to sleep. Well, what has happened is that melatonin has been suppressed, and so they don't feel tired. But what also happens is that they have that tired feeling at 12 noon because it's 12 hours later. And so I see that a lot in teenagers, right? They can't go to bed, and they're playing the video games. And then at 12 noon, they're super tired because all of a sudden that melatonin kicks in. So my goal this week is to be really mindful and to spend 45 minutes each morning, somewhere between the 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. time frame, to be outside, to let that natural blue light come into my life so that I can set myself up for a natural sleep cycle without sleep aids, without anything like that to kick in. So why don't you try it too this week and let me know how it works? Check back next week for your next health and wellness tip or trick. See you then. Have a great week.